is Edit again. Today I'm going to be growing chemical seaweed. The very first step is I've got to pour 100 millilitres inside this glass beaker. Next I need to go and pour in potassium hexacyanoferrate, and I need to put in 2 big spoons of it. Over here, you don't want this going on the table. Two. After I screw this on, I just have to mix it until everything dissolves. Now I'm going to pour various metal compounds or metal salts. This is copper sulfate, which is copper and sulfate combined together. So what I have to do is just make a little. I believe I'm going to use a spoon for this, since it'll be a lot more easier. 3 crystals. Then I'm going to pour zinc sulfate. I won't use a spoon because zinc sulfate, since the metal salts gradually dissolves and reacts with the potassium hexacyanoferrate. This creates insoluble copper and zinc. And the reason why it doesn't precipitate out is because it forms a bubble around them. And the chemical seaweed grows from these bubbles. And you can clearly see it is growing. We're now to leave it for 20 to 30 minutes. A similar reaction can happen between liquids. I'm going to be using iron chloride. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop, 5 drop. Now this should create more little tentacles. The reaction between metal salts and potassium hexacyanoferrate results in a film created around the salt crystal. This film is made out of an insoluble substance. Water can pass through this insoluble substance, but it traps salt ions. This film is called semi-permeable membrane, and the process of water going through it is called osmosis. Initially, water molecules are outside of the membrane and the salt ions are inside of the membrane. Slowly and gradually, the water molecules penetrate through the membrane and get into the inside. This increases the pressure. This process is called osmotic pressure. Due to osmotic pressure, the film around the crystals stretch and eventually break. This means that the potassium hexacyanoferrate reacts with the salt ions inside of the membrane. This reacts again, creating a new membrane, and that is how our chemical seaweed forms. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. Next week I'll be sending out a new video.